So
dramatic tension, the worst fucking thing.
So
I don't understand.
So what happens?
Why would we think Goofy dies?
So Demeeks is dying, okay?
But Goofy's totally dead, Brian.
Why would we think Goofy dies?
He's definitely not in Kingdom Hearts 3.
So
why would we think Goofy dies from being hit by a rock? He fights giant black things that have magical powers.
Yeah,
and he got killed by a rock.
Yeah, and normal cops arrested Thanatos. Your point?
Listen. So what happens is Demeeks is dying, right?
Look at this boy.
As he's dying, you hear "Stop the Kuraga," and then Demeeks is like, "The fuck?" And then a portal opens up behind him. Young Xehanort pops in, drop kicks him into the portal, shuts that portal, opens up another one, and then travels through time.
Again.
Also, this is hilarious. So you see that it has my party set up. And I'm picking between Sora and Donald. The best thing about this is when I leave this page, I'm literally going to go into fighting by myself.
Again, why would anyone think that Goofy died just then?
Because he's totally dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Nomura planned this from the start.
And water levels in DMC are good. Goofy's dead.
Have the security officer of the Starship Enterprise while in their storage room, if some empty boxes falling on him can shatter his spine, a rock can kill him.
Again, like I mean,
so I put all on my party, all on myself.
Again,
like
I said, yeah.
Hey,
Goofy's dead.
So somebody
and Magneto was arrested by regular cops.
So somebody who's
no. I'm just referencing the Fantastic Four cartoon where literally he beats him because he has a gun that is made of wood and he is pointing it at him, and Magneto literally has confidence problems and an identity crisis because he can't move the gun. Then he gets arrested by regular cops, and then he looks at him and he says, "How did you do it? How did you get rid of my magnetism power?" And he's like, "It has nothing to do with getting rid of your magnetism power. Gun's made of wood." Oh my god.
A wooden gun.
Hold on. So I think it's so somebody who directs a game series where he said, I don't think these characters are really important to the series anymore.
Made an entire section.
Made an entire section of the game devoted to you fighting alongside these same characters.
Also, okay, I need to backtrack on this. Wooden gun!
What, Carson? Have you ever seen a wooden gun before?
Not only
don't look at me. That's literally
Also, you see that thing I'm doing where I'm spinning? That's vicinity break.
Not only is that
I was wrong. It's not a finisher. It's actually a It's just an attack Sora does.
Not only is that fucking stupid because that doesn't make any sense. Not only is that fucking stupid because that doesn't make any sense, you don't need to do that if you wanted to give a smart explanation to beat Magneto, because they did this in the actual, in a thing of comics.
I don't know.
Lead is a non-magnetic metal, right?
I think.
So, he wouldn't be able to affect bullets anyway. You could have just used that. Oh, we can't have bullets in a kid's show, but wooden guns are okay.
Wooden gun. You beat him because he had a wooden gun?
And in the 1960s Batman show in the movie, the Batcopter is decked out with a shelf of repellent for aquatic creatures, but that means Batman is thinking 70 plus steps ahead because he has spray to stop aquatic creatures attacking his helicopter.
Just to go back to the Fantastic.
You see that boy come in, hit all of them shadows?
He knocks them away from my attack? Yeah. I saw that.
The best part, everyone makes fun of the shark repellent.
Look, I'm using Cloud Attack.
As far as
I don't have an asthma problem.
The best part, everyone makes fun of the 60s Batman movie for having shark repellent, but in an actual comic...
Somebody said, "Hey, make sure the part where you fight with Cloud is the longest."
Because of course it fucking is.
Man,
God
it's as
damn
long as any of the other ones.
Batman in an actual comic had shark repellent, and he used it where him and Robin were taken to an alien planet, and he was fighting an underwater alien creature, and his logic was, if this works on the deep sea creatures on Earth, it'll totally stop this alien sea serpent, and he sprays it and it left.
To go, Benedict.
Wait, what happened? Wait, are you the reason there were no Heartless following us? I took them all down with my bare hands. You took all my equipment.
You assholes.
You see Donald with shield on back?
I was going to say...
Oh my god.
This relates to nothing, but this fact is fucking hilarious to me. I think it was a 70s show. There was this, like, animated Fantastic Four show, but for whatever reason, they replaced the Human Torch with this annoying-ass robot character that everyone hates. The reason they did this, apparently, is executives didn't want the Human Torch because they were afraid kids would set themselves on fire.
And I believe
Sure element.
and I believe it's the Malaysian dog.
Also, I love how they put them in my party. I'm gonna be alone again.
And I believe it's the Malaysian.
Even though Wisdom Form will make this next section significantly easier.
And I believe it was the Malaysian dub of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers removed the Rangers saying it's morphing time because they believed that sounded too close. Oh god, I can't straight face this actual fact. They believe that it's morphin' time sounds too close to it's morphine time, and we can't have our Malaysian children doing morphine because the Power Rangers are promoting it. It's morphine time!
To be fair, I could see how you could hear that if you were not paying attention.
You know, even though morphine is like a thing you need a prescription to get.
And
And children should have. If children can easily get a hold of it, I think the bigger problem is not the cartoon, but the parents.
they removed the line because while censoring the show.
Let me just interject for a second and just say, because you know, the game screen thing.
Now I know.
Now Mickey knows.
Wise Ansem, I'm here to seek your advice.
Well, you see, Mickey, you interrupted my
Hey.
ice cream break.
Why is Mickey wearing the same clothes he wore 10 years ago, when all the time between he was wearing the black clothes that he's now wearing currently?
It's like we need a game to explain this or something.
No, he's wearing the black clothes in that one. That's it! Arson! 2.2 is now integral to Mickey's plot. So obviously he hasn't been home.
Fuck
so
me,
he
I
only
was
has
kidding.
2 sets of clothes that he took to Yen Sid.
Fuck me.
And so in the events of during Birth by Sleep, he had the clothes. You know, he had changed into these cool black clothes that probably Yen Sid gave him or whatever. But you know, then Kingdom Hearts 1 happened, and he put his black Keyblade Master clothes on, dove into a world, and he lost his shirt. And he was like, I can't just walk around shirtless. I don't have a shirt that matches these pants. But wait, I was carrying this around the whole time. And he put that on, so that he would be wearing that again. But he really had the clothes from back when he met Ansem. He just had newer clothes, which are the black ones. And the reason he has the black clothes now, currently, in the Kingdom Hearts 2, for Kingdom Hearts 3 and whatnot, is because he went back to Yen Sid to get the black clothes back. Because Yen Sid probably had more laying around.
Now I remember.
The fact that you were
Those
able to...
clothes are the mark of mastery Mickey received.
The fact that you were able to do that scares me.
Xehanort's nobody. Let's go.
Also, what do the Kingdom Key and Kingdom Key Dark do? Is that why Sora's Keyblade changed his form?
Maybe.
is Sora's the only Keyblade that can equip keychains? Can Mickey's equip keychains?
But Riku was able to equip keychains.
I mean,
No, he can't.
I think
what
the
the
better,
fuck is he
I
doing
mean,
in Dream
I mean,
Drop Distance
Sean,
then?
Sean, the
Oh,
better,
damn!
Sean,
God, you ruined it!
Sean, the better question is, why can Sora and Mickey use the same Keyblade?
What
This
do you mean they're not? The
Star
no.
Seeker.
No, they.
Oh no. Okay. So from
Both
what
of
I
them have used the Star Seeker.
okay,
But-
from what I understand,
Yeah.
I don't know that one. I can only assume
Um,
the instant.
That's what I'm saying.
So
That's
look,
the better
no,
question.
look. So the ability to use a Keyblade is the ability to use a Keyblade. But you can, once you have the ability to use a Keyblade, you can use any Keyblade. It just so happens that the Kingdom Key is the Keyblade of the World of Light. And it chose a Keyblade Master it thought could carry out the mission at hand. It was going to Riku, it was flying from wherever the Light World Keyblade exists, it was going, and then Riku was like, darkness, and I was like, oh, no.
And it was like,
Pull
no,
a straight-
no,
Pull a
I
straight
don't wanna-
U-turn and was like, whoop.
And then it was like, who can use a Keyblade nearby? That kid can! And then he went and jumped on Sora! Hey,
Oh, I thought about this one day. I forgot to mention this.
Mm-hmm.
Sora's heart is free real estate.
free real estate! Hey, so did we talk about the fact of how Sora can use two Keyblades in this game?
Yes.
Because
Yes.
Nomura actually
Okay.
talked about that.
As we did talk
And it
about,
triggered me more about the fact that people say that, you know,
uh,
Ventus and Roxas aren't connected.
we did talk.
In any significant way.
We did talk about that, and I want to actually talk about the game for a minute. I hate this section for two
What do you
reasons.
mean?
I hate this section for two reasons. One, it goes on too fucking long with you doing the same 5 things. And two, this, like many other of Kingdom Hearts 2's problems, is just Square saying, look how big our animation dicks are. Look at it. Look how many models are on screen.
My favorite part
What do
when
you
they
mean, man?
when they
This
fir-
is War Scene. War Scene is probably one of the best parts of this game.
my favorite part about this when they first tried to get this part going, you were fighting those large tower Heartless from the Land of Dragons on top of a bunch of giant Heartless that aren't in the final game, but the PS2 melted. So they had to make these little night dudes to get this scene to work.
And that,
Also, in all honesty, I mean, we basically have a GIF in the background that's relatively from where you're standing.
you mean a JPEG?
Oh no, it's a GIF. It's animated. It's moving.
It is?
I
Yeah,
mean, it's looping, is it not?
they moved, Garson, look.
Oh, would you look at that?
They're a GIF.
I would
So,
love to
like-
see a zoomed out. Yeah, I noticed the pop in there.
The better, the Kingdom Key is the Keyblade of the World of Light, but the Kingdom Key Dark is the Keyblade of the World of Darkness, which is just a reverse color Kingdom Key. Why does that exist? Why did he want it?
The better question is, why is it Donald and Yugi in this fight?
Well, because
The PS2 would have melted.
Well, I think the bigger question is, Carter, why do they still exist? Haven't they served their purpose?
What are you talking about?
Why do they? I assume that the Keyblade of Light and Darkness exists to do what they did in Kingdom Hearts 1.
Oh, that's
You need 2 keys to 1 door.
Well, yeah.
You have to close them from both sides.
Okay.
So you need the Keyblade of the World of Light and the Keyblade of the World of Darkness.
Well, why would a Keyblade just disappear though?
Well, because you would think that Sora would have a Keyblade that he forms from his own heart. But Sora doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Sora has no Keyblade. His Keyblade is the Kingdom Key.
Yep.
Mickey,
Maybe that's the point.
well, I mean, Mickey is Star Seeker, which apparently also is not the Keyblade of Mickey's heart. But we also have that weird Keyblade we see in all the trailers that also Aqua uses, but I know I see Mickey using. And I wonder if that's supposed to be Mickey's Keyblade? I'm really confused about that.
Mickey
But
had
anyway,
the Star Seeker, but he
Well,
gave
yeah.
it back.
I mean, that's the whole thing. Is that that's, like I said? Well, I was asking, why could Mickey and Sora both use the Star Seeker?
Because when
Oh no! Riku literally hands Kairi a Keyblade at one point and she just uses it.
Correct.
Yep.
Meaning to me, if you have a Keyblade that you can use anybody else's Keyblade.
Yep. And
But Kyrie
Riku.
doesn't even have a Keyblade. Kyrie never even touched the Keyblade. Oh no!
Yes, she did.
What I mean is when I say she didn't touch a Keyblade, is I mean that she never even fought anything. And we just hand Kyrie a Keyblade and say, have fun.
I found this flowery Keyblade. You can have it.
Yeah. That's basically what we did.
It looks like the Keyblade.
And
we're
then
going to get-
Riku in Dream
And
Ball
then,
did.
you know,
the key-
Axel is just like, I just couldn't
Oh,
get it to pop up.
I just,
Oh wait.
the Keyblade that Kyrie gets looks like the Keyblade you're going to get from the Tangled World in 3. And that's why I'm pointing this out kind of as a meme, kind of not. Something we noticed, there are a lot of Keyblades throughout the series that have an eye design to them.
Yes,
Yes, there are.
and apparently that's a plot point.
Yeah, apparently.
I noticed that when I was looking up Keyblades over there. I was like,
Yeah.
there's a lot
I
of.
mean,
All
yeah.
the dark Keyblades have eyes in them.
Yes.
Except for the fact that the Foreteller's Keyblades have eyes in them.
It was just a.
Which I have to assume is an intentional design choice, since they pointed out about one of the Keyblades.
Even Dream Drop Distance does that.
You know whose Keyblade doesn't have an eye in it?
Who?
Young Xehanorts.
Yeah, it's another funny thing we talked about. It's like, it was kind of as a joke, kind of, not, and this would, like, if this ended up the case, this would be really kind of boring.
What are you doing?
I was just playing.
Something else we talked about off recording, it was, again, kind of a joke, kind of not, thought it would be boring if it turned out that Mom was like Xehanort or something.
Again, anybody who tries to tell me that Mom is Xehanort is bad. Because that
when
would
Kingdom
literally
Hearts 3
be
when-
the worst.
When
Look,
Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out,
I'd rather
and
Mom
Mom
be
gets
Sora.
revealed, and Mom gets revealed to be Xehanort, Sean will officially be done.
I will be done.
Look at the Kingdom Key Dart.
But you know what? List of people who it's okay to be Mom. Ventus.
How long has it been since I abandoned that?
But
People
again-
it's not okay to be Mom. Zemnis.
So,
because
like-
that would literally go against everything we know.
Alright,
That
alright.
would mean that the end of the Xehanort saga is just the end of the Xehanort saga until Xehanort becomes Mom.
Let me tell you just how much has been ruined because of Nomura deciding that he would prefer to have an afro and a 70s car. Let me tell you how much has been ruined. Right? It made okay sense that Xemnas said the line that he just said. But because of new games, additions, cutscenes of vague aptitude, what Xehanort just said was fucking stupid. It made no points of why he would say it.
What's going on?
Because what Xemnas just said, well, I said Xehanort. What Xemnas just said does not make any sense. Because Xemnas is fully aware that he is not actually Xehanort. And even worse, he's fully aware of the plans.
Set up by Organization 13. Xemnas is using you to destroy the Heartless. That's his big master plan.
It's Axel. Do y'all got it memorized?
Personally, I feel that Mom isn't going to be related
Hey.
to, like, Xemnas or Xehanort in any way, because I feel like we're going... Because they said that Kingdom Hearts 3 will be the end of the Xehanort saga. I feel Mom is going to be the start of the new saga.
To get rid of the
I mean, that's the natural assumption, is that Mom is the next
Well,
antagonist.
every Heartless
Here's the
slain
problem.
with that Keyblade
Here's the
releases
problem
a
with that.
captive heart. That is
And
what
it
Xemnas
is...
is after.
Unchained has way too much hold on everything that's happening in the game right now
Hey,
for that to be a thing.
Ryan.
Bingo.
Because I'm still on the side of
Ryan.
my theory, which is that, as far as I'm concerned,
Is Kyrie?
the Master of Masters knows everything that's about to happen.
Please, just tell me.
Which means that he knows who Xehanort is.
Look, about Kyrie, I'm sorry.
It's time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So, anyway, What do you think of the 1000 Heartless battle? Like Carson said, that was just kind of pointless spectacle. Square even tried to get bigger Heartless that would not function correctly because the PS2 RAM couldn't handle that and the system pretty much melted, resulting in them creating those small soldier Heartless in order to pull off this battle. Overall, while kind of cool, the battle is incredibly repetitive and a little bit pointless. It's just a sign of Square pushing spectacle over substance. This was a very iconic moment in this game, but in my opinion, it's not really that grandiose or interesting because you spam the same few reaction commands and attacks over and over and over again, and you end up spending like 10 minutes here. It's not even that challenging, it's just a artificial waste of time that was just Square pushing their technology to have very lavish, dramatic spectacle on what the hardware allowed for at the time. Anyway, you can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All my social media links, as well as my Discord link, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shield for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, and if you follow me on social media, that helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video. I will see you all next time.